Hi, I'm Lily. Today I'm going to read you a story. Think of something big. Reading it level 3B. Think of something big. Okay, let's read it.
Think of something big.
Sometime, if you want to say something is very big, you might say it's as big as a continent. Not very many things are as big as a continent. Some of the oceans are bigger, and the sun and the moon are bigger, but not many other things that we know much about are bigger. Continent is a name for a piece of land so big that it's hard to imagine. Look at the globe. Whatever is blue is water. The rest is land, and most of this land is part of a continent. There are only 7 continents on the earth. Some of them are surrounded by water, and which makes them really big islands. But some are attached to each other, such as the continents of Asia and Europe. These 2 continents together are sometimes called Eurasia. There are some very big countries in Eurasia, China and Russia, as well as Spain and France and Italy. Eurasia is so big that it would take a long time to travel by land from Spain at one end to China at the other end. Much of Eurasia is so far north that it is very cold, but much of it is far south, where it is very hot. The biggest mountains in the world are in Asia, and the greatest number of people live there too. The continent closest to Eurasia is Africa. The 2 continents are attached to each other by the Isthmus of Suez, a narrow piece of land through which a boat canal has been built. Most of the black people of the world come from Africa. In the hot green jungles and on the grassy plains, there are many wild animals, elephants, lions, giraffes, and crocodiles. There is much mining of diamonds and gold in Africa. Some of the oldest countries in the world, and many of the newest are in Africa. Far across the oceans from Eurasia and Africa are 2 other continents, North America and South America. Canada, the United States, and Mexico are in the 3 biggest countries in North America. The continent of Asia has the highest mountains, but North America has the biggest hole in the world, the Grand Canyon. North America starts near the North Pole. Far in the south, it gets narrow, where it joins South America at the Isthmus of Panama. It is so narrow that it is like the tail of a great animal. South America, too, gets narrow as it keeps on going south toward the Antarctic regions, where it finally ends. There are high mountains all the way down its west coast. 2 of the biggest countries in South America are Brazil, with its great wet jungles. Today, we compete with Brazil in World Cup. Brazil vs Korea. With its great wet jungles, and Argentina, where cowboys called gauchos ride their horses on big cattle ranches. The continent of Antarctica is all by itself, way down at the South Pole. You wouldn't want to live there. It is a rocky continent covered almost everywhere by thick ice that never melts. There are 2 icy mountains in Antarctica, and it is so cold that nothing grows except a little moss in a few places, and lichens, which are something like moss. Oh yes, the birds that can swim and walk but can't fly. Penguins live there. There is one more continent, Australia. It is the smallest. It lies in the world's biggest ocean, the Pacific. Unusual animals such as the kangaroo and the koala bear are found in Australia. The middle of the Australia is a hot, rocky desert. Most of the people live around the edges of the continent, near the ocean, where there are great cities and harbours. My aunt and my uncle lives there, in Australia. Today I read your story. Think of something big. Something big is continent and the ocean, and 7 continents: Africa, America, North America, South America, Australia, Antarctica. Oh, sorry. Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, North America, South America, and Antarctica. Okay, and there Pacific Ocean, this Pacific. Okay, today I read your story of this. Think of something big. Okay, bye. A day. Think of something big. This was level 3B. Okay, bye.